everybody. Figured I'd come on back in and continue playing some Pokemon Violet. I apologize if I don't sound 100% like myself. I'm honestly not long awake, and I'm pretty sure I'm starting to come down with something. So if you happen to notice that I don't quite sound like myself, that would be why. Unfortunately. But here's hoping that we can get through this. And just trying to set up a couple of things here real quick. Alright. And I will definitely, um, pardon me, sorry, completely scatterbrained here this morning. I will definitely be streaming for a little bit longer today than what I was compared to last night. Um, the only thing is that I will have to take a break little bit in between, only because I'm gonna grab something to eat, and then I'll be right on back in, and right back with you guys. All right. And now, let the game begin. There we go. Alrighty. So we left off last night, not very far in. We had just finished beating Nimona. And why? One second. Of course, just as I want to try to do something, everything seems to be going wrong. Alright. Oh well. Alrighty. So yeah. So like I said, so last night, we left off. We had just finished battling Nimona. Now we hadn't gotten any further than this. So now, let's get going. And I may have mentioned to you guys a little bit last night. Hello, Apollo. I guess you're coming up for your morning snuggles. If you guys hear a cat purring, don't worry. It's just my cat Apollo. The most suckiest boy in the world. Because, I sleep with the bedroom door open, and you can get up onto bed with me anytime you want, and you won't. For whatever reason. I have no idea. Give a little butt smacks. Now, I do need to adjust some things. Now, that being said, the only things I'm really adjusting is moving my coffee closer to me. There we go. Now, Apollo, where are you trying to go to? There's only so much room on this chair. Alright, perfect. Now we're gonna learn how to catch some Pokemon. Alright, and let's go. Alright, so there is Nemona. Alright, so now that we got some Pokeballs, oh, and there's Lechonk. Alright, so we're gonna damage it a little bit. Let's do some scratch. And alright, now let's throw the Pokeball and captured. Perfect. Not gonna bother to give him a nickname for now. Poor Nemona. Apparently she's not the greatest at catching Pokemon. Alright. So let's look around, try to find some hidden treasures. And here we go. There we go, another Pokeball. Another potion. I should be able to. Oh, sugar. There we go. Oh, revive. I'm also going to keep my eyes peeled too, for just in case if I see a shiny. Are you going to fight him? No? Okay. A little unusual. So, in case anybody is new, you would have noticed that I just threw my Sprigatito out of the ball even before we started the battle. That's actually one way that I've noticed that people are able to shiny hunt. Like, Fletchling himself can be sometimes hard to tell whether or not they're shiny. So, if you actually throw out a Pokemon, kind of like how I had done, they they're more, well, not more inclined. They won't attack a shiny Pokemon, which is why I just got a little confused as to why he wouldn't attack that one. Oh, the cute little Palmy. Now you are one that I want for my team. Oh, geez, I never even noticed Sprigatito learned Vice. So I'm thinking For the time being, I'm gonna have a. Let's see. I'm gonna have Sprigatito, Charcadet, Palmy, probably Weakless, and um. Oh, Whooper. I couldn't think of what its name was then. But I'm thinking there are five of the six Pokemon that I'm gonna have for my team. I don't know who the last one is gonna be, but I kind of want to have a bit of a broader team, so that way it'll help me with a little bit of everyone. And everybody, keep your eyes out in case we see any shinies, and you can just let me know down in the chat. Not a shiny, but definitely a an item that I want. Oh, sugar. At least the cat is being good this morning. He's just lying in my lap, not causing too much issue. Alright, there we go. Although one thing I notice I usually never do is actually check up in the trees. There are some Pokemon that will actually hide in the trees, like this little guy. And there are times where those there can be shiny as well, which can be a little harder to get. I didn't know you guys spawned here. Interesting. There we go. Get him beaten. Gain some. Ooh, Palmy learned Thundershock. Perfect. Alright. Whoop. Now, I know where the noise came from, but I just kind of want to. Oh, alright. Fine. I was gonna do some more exploring. Alright, well, let's go check on what that noise was. There it is. Oh, the cute little Houndour. Uh-oh. And down I go. Yeah, is there any more little goodies down here that I might be able to guess? No? Alright, not just yes. Oh, his tummy's starting to growl just like mine. you squirming around for now? Alright, come here. You're such a sook. Yeah, such a sook. And off he goes. I love this game. Alright, let's go follow this guy. There we go. There's an item I want. Oh, there's Nimona. Yep, I'm fine. Just down here following some mysterious Pokemon. Oh, it absolutely does want me to follow it. Oh, there goes some more Houndour. Oh, and look at that big Houndoom. Pardon me there, folks. There we go. Oh, look at the little Dickless. Okay, I don't see any more items except for this one. So let's just hope I can actually get over to. Oh no. Sugar. Oh, look at all the Houndour. Oh, and off they go. Poor little things get spooked. Alright. I'm glad I have this little guy with me as well. Perfect. Are you going to? There we go. So, are you going to move? Something's coming. And there it is. That's the Houndoom that I showed you guys earlier. The one that was up on the ledge. My poor little Sprigatito. And away we go. And yay for Maridon. Saving our butts. It's okay. I thought so too. Oh no. You transformed back. Does look like a safe bazaar. I genuinely just, I don't know. True. I'm not his trainer. Yes. Of course, all Nimona cares about is battling us. Oh, perfect. Swift. All right. So now, head to the lighthouse. I'm kind of realizing now I probably should have picked up some extra Pokemon, specifically for this fight that's coming up. I suppose it's alright. I suppose I'll make do. I'll be able to get through this. And I apologize. You guys are probably going to hear me clear my throat a few times. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm pretty sure I'm starting to come down with something. Kind of feels it's almost like a head cold. I know. I'm usually not one to get bloody noses, but I actually woke up yesterday with a bit of a bloody nose, which is really unusual for me. So I'm hoping that it's just, like I said, a little bit of a head cold that'll go away in a couple of days. Especially considering that I do have work on Monday morning. Now, my schedule for next week with work is going to be a little bit more different than what I have been doing. Um, I'm planning on taking some extra time off on Saturday, so I probably won't be streaming on Saturday, or if I do, it won't be till later on in the night. Only because my manager, like my store manager, is getting married on Saturday, so I'm gonna be working part of a shift Saturday morning, getting the crew set up, and then um, I'll be leaving pretty well almost from right from work and heading to the wedding, which I am pretty excited for. And I also actually get to see her again. Poor thing has been at our other location now for it's been quite a while. It's been, I'd say, 2, if not 3 weeks. Actually, it might even be longer than that now that I'm thinking about it. It might be almost a month since the last time we actually seen each other. Because for those of you who don't know, I'm actually the assistant manager at a clothing company. Um, and while my store manager's been away over at the other location, I pretty well had to step up as the store manager for that short period of time. Well, short, but for this period of time. Um, but yeah, it's definitely been interesting. So I cannot wait until I get to see her again. And the last I heard, she still hadn't had a wedding dress picked out. And that was the last time we were talking. Was there's no wedding dress picked out. I don't even know if she knows what her fiance is wearing. Like it's ugh. Now it is only going to be a very small, intimate wedding ceremony. It's very casual. They're having it in a bar. Um, and I cannot wait to see what the bar is going to be decorated like. It's going to be so nice. But oh my lord, I would be panicking if I didn't have a dress by now. She's after trying on. God, I don't even know how many it's been. I'd say probably about 100 dresses. She's after ordering them online, having them shipped in, trying them on, either don't like the fit, the color, whatever the case is, and sending it back. She's after trying on dresses in the store. It just seems like no matter what's happening with her, it's just quite not right for her, which makes me feel really bad. I know for a little while we were all pretty well like pitched in, like looking at different dresses online, sending her the links to them. It's been interesting. Oh, that being said, I don't even know what I'm gonna be wearing. I may have to come up with something kind of last minute. All right. And now we actually get to start some of the more interesting parts of the journey here now. And now, one thing that I never do in any of my playthroughs is kind of really challenge the trainers off to the side. So that's one thing I do want to do is actually battle more of the trainers because depending on what location you're in and how many trainers there are or that you battle, you can actually get prizes for it. So I will definitely be fighting more trainers because I want to see everything I can get. And now, as of right now, I'm almost at affiliate. Almost. So once I actually do hit affiliate, I do have a little bit of a plan on, I guess, like how we can kind of celebrate it. Um, I'm thinking that I'll continue playing Pokemon, and whenever we get a new Pokemon, anybody who either subscribes or donates, or I just heard a Gimmighoul. Where is he? Are you down? There you are. Um, whenever I either get like a dono or anybody who gives any bits or anything like that, I'm uh, I'm gonna name my Pokemon after you, or name a Pokemon, I should say, after you. Let's go with you, cute little Loopers. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I do not remember what a shiny Wooper looks like, or the Paldean shiny Woopers, I should say. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe they're supposed to look more like the is it the Cantonian Wooper? Like they're supposed to be more of almost like a blue color, if I am not mistaken. Also, kind of wish I had a webcam for this, but I wish you guys could see just how cute the cat is. He's curled up in my arms, absolutely just sound asleep. So if you guys happen to hear any snoring soon, it's the cat. He snores sometimes. All right, now let's go get us a water type, or more specifically, a Paldean water type. Actually, let's come over here and get these couple of items first. There's this one, and this one. There's this, and this one. There we go. Oh, well, let me just jump. Okay, there we go. That kind of worked. Oh, look, a Weasel. And some more side up. There we go. And you are exactly what I'm looking for. A little Wiggless. Oh, and its speed rises. Hmm. Okay, now I want to see what it is you have. Oh, I hope you guys just seen the little visual glitch like what I just did. Which I know a lot of people kind of pooped on Pokemon for having really bad glitches like that. Myself, personally, I loved it. It's hilarious. I love playing through and watching like all the little glitches and weird things that were happening with this. Alright, so Rattle, Pokemon is scared when hit by a dark ghost or bug type, or if intimidated, the speed stack boosts. Okay. Hit by a water type move, Pokemon has its HP restored instead of taking damage. Oh, that's kind of big because you're poison ground. Oh, that's awesome. Let me just kind of poke my little way over here. Like the Magikarp. Jeez, I almost couldn't say that then. It's almost too early in the morning for me to be talking. Oh, I'm sorry. I only sniffled Apollo. It's okay. I sniffled and the cat jumped. Just go back to sleep. Alright, so now that we've kind of got a little bit more of a party build, Actually, let me go into my boxes. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna take Lachankos, because Lachank is one that I won't be having in my party. There we go. So now to kind of round off my team, I just need a Charcadet, and I don't know who the sixth one will be, but I'm sure we'll figure it out along the way. So maybe I'll go with the Tinkaton. It's not very often I play with the Tinkaton. Hmm. I think that's what I might end up doing, because I know they'll be a Fairy Steel type. Is it Fairy Steel? I believe it's Fairy Steel. And honestly, I usually don't do a whole lot with Fairy types. I don't know why, but Fairy types for some reason is one type that I usually don't have on my in my party. No worries. Although maybe for the time being, until we can actually get a Tinkaton, maybe I'll take a Fido. Because they're very normal if I'm not mistaken. Which could absolutely help me out. Oh, alright, let's just base. Oh, alright, still not really effective. Yeah, screw it, let's just go reach for a Pokeball. There we go. Perfect. Oh, they are just fairy types. I was thinking they were very normal. Sugar, did not mean to do this. There we go. Let's swing back around this way. And we will need to heal up our Pokemon. Alright. So Pokemon is in blue, and on the right, on the left, it's a technical machine. Perfect. Ooh, awesome. Alright, let's just talk a little bit about the auto battles. Yep. So I need to rest up. There we go. Our team is slowly coming together. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and register my birthday with them. So, the month is 10 for October, and the day is the 31st. Here we go. Alright, so she just wants us to head out to the academy. Let me see what teams I can get. see, there's Charm. Much that wouldn't be too bad to learn for my Wooper. Protect, Ice Fang, Thunder Fang, and Fire Fang. I can learn all three fangs? Hold on, forget that. Fido can learn all three fangs? Cool. Low Kick, Struggle Bug, Psybeam, Swift, Metal Claw, Disarming Voice, Ear Cutter, Rest, and Helping Hand. I think for now I'm going to leave those. Okay. So now let's just kind of mosey around here a little bit. See what we can find. Ah, the Paldean Tauros. They're so cool. There we go. Jeepers. Sounds like I got a frog in my throat. And it just won't seem to go away. Ooh, experience candy. Where are you? Stored power. Ooh, interesting. What's over here? Oh, there's Sunkern over here. I didn't know they spawned over here. You've got two. There he is. Well, that's fine. Let's go ahead and battle you. Nope. Leafage. And let's go leafage again. Let's switch out. I'm gonna put in my Piglet, especially for fighting up against a Houndour. Also, look at that silly little Wiglet. I love it. Let's go ahead and use Water Gun, because he is a Fire Dark type. So Hone Claws, boosts its attack. There you go. Oh, I hear a Gimmighoul. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not. I can hear him just off in the background, which I'm going to assume he's up here on the sign. Ah, behind the sign. All right. Oh, poor little Sprigatito. Alright, let's go ahead and go get you healed up again. And then we will continue to explore around. Oh, oh. I'd love to heal my Pokemon up. Alright, so I'm gonna save this here real quick, and I will be back in just a moment there, folks. I'm just gonna run to the washroom real quick. So I will Alrighty, folks, and I am back. Sorry about that. I had to run to the washroom real quick, and I grabbed myself a drink while I was gone. Alright, so now, good morning. What's wrong? That's the camera app. That's not what I wanted. Is it? No. This one? Nope. This one. There we go. Oh, okay. So that's what the difference was. Spring, summer, autumn. Yeah, no. So we're gonna stick with the summer uniform. There we go. What's the matter with you, Apollo? Oh, you big suck. I'll keep the school sneakers, school gloves. What's this one? Yeah, we'll keep this. That's better. There we go. Yes, there we go. Put glasses on like I have in real life and take the hat off. And now it looks much better. Sorry, cat's playing with me. Alright. Now, whoop. Little nuisance. Alright. Let's just pause here for one moment. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Aridessa. And hopefully your day is going well and that you're enjoying the Pokemon stream. Oh, the Squilvis. Okay. I didn't know what that was for a moment then. Alright. Oh, it's a little Pichu. I didn't know I could get Pichus over here. Okay, guys, we're making a slight detour. We're getting us a Pichu. Because I love Pichu so much. I knew it was going to have static. I should have known this. Why are you biting my finger? Amazing. We now have us a Pichu. Now, I thought, there it is. I thought I'd seen an item. There we go, and another one. Oh my god! It's a shiny Lechonk! I knew it! See? I told you we would find one. I should have saved before I done this. Oh no. Okay, we didn't kill us. Oh my god, we got our first shiny! Oh my god, let's go! god. Just 1 second here, folks. I can't believe we got our first shiny. I'm so excited. Oh my god. It is not very often. That stuff works out that nicely for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna swap out Pichu for our brand shiny new Lechonk. And I'm also gonna give it a mark. All of our shinies will give the heart little thing too. And oh, wrong thing. Looky there, a shiny Lechonk. No, that's not it. This is it. Our little shiny one. It's so cute. Oh, I'm so excited. I can't believe it. And I guess that's just one of the benefits of going around trying to find as many items as I can, is that you will come across shinies. And as I said before, this is a brand new playthrough. So like I don't even have the shiny charm or nothing yet. I don't have the shiny charm, I don't have the ability to make sandwiches. This was 100% full shiny odds, which is incredible. I'm so excited. There we go. I'm just going to send a quick message here real quick. Um, I still can't get over that. It is not very often that I find a shiny, like I said, like that fast into a playthrough. Like, look at that little guy. Or little girl, I suppose, technically. Oh my god, I'm so excited. So, woohoo! For shiny. Oh no. And she's not those. That was probably a bad idea to match her up with him, but it's okay. It'll be fine. Hi, baby. Aw. So, woohoo! First shiny of the stream. Not bad considering I've only got, I think, maybe an hour and a half in on this so far. What are you? Hello, Paco. You coming right up, are you? Now I just want to keep shiny hunting. See, that's the that's the benefit and the like the pro and the con of catching shinies is you get your first shiny. But now I want all shinies. So happy. I wonder who our next shiny is gonna be. Much not know my luck, I'll get like six shiny Lechonk before I get another actual like a different shiny. Now the only thing I want to try to be able to find a male shiny Lechonk, only so that way when they evolve, because Lechonk when it evolves actually has a difference between its male and its female evolution. So I would love to be able to have two of them. Okay, I was thinking. No, never mind. You're the guy who had the choodle. I thought I heard a piggy. Oh, nice. Gimme ghoul. There we go. Swipe that coin. So for those of you that may not know, um, you'll see me going around collecting those Demigul coins, and the only reason I'm doing that is because there's actually a Pokemon that you can evolve after you collect 999 of those coins, which can take forever. It takes so long. But super excited now. I still can't get over that we got our first shiny. I guess I've been streaming. Well, this stream has been going on now about an hour and 15 minutes. And I think it was about a 45-minute stream last night. So I was like 2 hours in, and we've already got one, which makes me very excited and hopeful. That's like, sorry there. That's like I can remember. So when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet first came out, I actually bought the box set that had the two of them in it, and I decided to keep Pokemon Violet only because I like purple, and I actually gave Pokemon Scarlet to my baby sister, and I believe it might have been one of her first Pokemon games. Um, so I can remember I was going over to their house, and I had given her the game, and we sit down, we start playing it back and forth together. We're just having a grand time, and I decided to start telling her about shinies and how you can capture them and how they all look different. Some of them are very different looking, like the regular Lechonk versus the shiny Lechonk, like what we've got. Or like like Slowpoke when it's regular versus it's shiny. There's barely any difference in the colorings. And as I was explaining all this to her, I just happened to turn my camera and I found a shiny Hoppip. Of course, we both get so excited because regular Hoppip is pink, shiny Hoppip is green. So of course, we both get really excited and we start chatting a little bit back and forth about what our favorite Pokemon are. I was saying how I have that many favorites; it's not even funny. But she was telling me how at the time her favorite Pokemon was Psyduck. So I was like, all right, well let me see if we can find a shiny, or sorry, if we can find a Psyduck. Right, so I know roughly where they usually spawn to, especially like down here in the very beginning areas. We go down, and just as I'm actually in battle with another Psyduck, what walks behind us but a shiny, like powder blue Psyduck. And I thought the poor kid was gonna crawl out of her skin. Needless to say, he killed the Psyduck that we were currently fighting and promptly captured the shiny one for her and traded it over to her so she actually had a shiny Psyduck in her team. And she was so excited. But I love it though. I love how excited she's been with Pokemon Scarlet and ooh, ooh, yay, we get a prize. Thunderwave, okay. Um, but I love how I was able to kind of introduce her to Pokemon and kind of this was like one of like her first experiences playing the game with this. And just how excited she got reminded me of when I first started playing and kind of just brought back a bunch of nostalgia for me, honestly. And then, of course, from then on, I kind of jumped harder into it and wanted to try to catch more Pokemon and would trade over any duplicates I might have had. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I know she's been wanting me to play with her because she got stuck down. So, spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't played the game yet. There's a kind of like end game area that you can go to, and it's called Area Zero, and you can find some really cool Pokemon down there. Um, but you actually have to fight against. It's almost like a gym leader fight, and they have all of these unique creatures that come from just down there, just down in Area Zero, and the poor thing is stuck against this boss fight, and she can't seem to get past this, and she's been struggling for so long. But it's one of like the last battles she has before she's able to actually like oh, I suppose that she could have done this at any point, but she wanted to go through the actual like main storyline before she branched out and started doing any of the DLC content. But this is like one of the last things she has to do before she can actually start doing the DLC content. And now she's just stuck. So I think when I go over to go see them, either today or tomorrow, I haven't fully decided because we were originally planning on going to the park to go feed some ducks. Um, but it is raining out quite a bit today. So I'm thinking today might not be the best day to go feed some duckies, only because I don't want to get wet. Um, so if tomorrow's a better day, which I'm hoping it will be, then we can absolutely go feed some duckies tomorrow, and I'll see if I can't get her past those, get her past that trainer. Got cat hair everywhere. Cat you shed so bad, so bad. Yeah. Oh, but you're so cute though. Yeah. Oh, sure. Why not? I suppose we can battle Nimona again. Because she's probably still using her Quaxley. I don't know if she has any other Pokemon with her. we go. Just trying to rearrange and get more comfortable here in the chair. Now, of course, the cat gotta move. My biggest sook. Oh, no, so it looks like she does have another Pokemon. I hate him. Don't bite. Biting's not nice. You big meanie. Don't go bite, Mom. Gonna switch to Pommy. So let's switch out. Yeah, let's go into our little Wooper. Which I will let you guys know just in case if it does happen to slip out. Because I've almost called it this a couple of times. The Paldean Wooper. How I usually tell the two of them apart by name is you have like your regular blue Wooper that came out in the second gen, the Johto Wooper. Yes, it was Johto. Um, and then you have your Paldean Wooper. Um, ever since like day one, I've always just called him Pooper because he's brown. He's from Paldea. Just kind of stuck. So I have a little Pooper, and I figured I'd give you guys the heads up just in case if you ever heard me say like, "Oh, look, a little Pooper." You guys don't think I'm like crazy or nothing. There we go. And it's not going to affect because this little guy is a poison ground type. So, woohoo! Definitely helps me out. Hello, kitty. I got cat hair up my nose. Let's get rid of. Actually, what is it the charge does again? Oh, okay, just boost the attack. Yeah, okay. We can get rid of Growl and learn charge instead. Now, why are you biting? For some reason, this cat has the. He does this weird thing where when he gets really happy and comfortable, he'll give you almost like a little love bites, especially if he doesn't want you to move. So he's kind of in that state right now, and so I tried to shift position so I was a little bit more comfortable, and he kind of lightly bit me. Like the little nuisance you are. Yeah. I noticed too if he ever gets like really overly stimulated, he'll bite. Now, to be honest though, he's never bitten hard enough to draw blood. He'll only bite you enough to kind of like leave a little indent in your skin. To be fair, I think there's only ever been like one, maybe two times that he's ever actually drawn blood. Once was he was jumping out of my bedroom window, and just you could tell just from the way he was gonna land, he was gonna because like my bed has like a almost like a footboard to it, but it's all made out of metal, and just the way he was landing, it was he was gonna hit it on his way down. So I tried to catch him, and he kind of got a little bit spooked, and he accidentally clawed me a little bit, didn't ya? Yeah, I sees you. But yeah, so he accidentally clawed me a little bit, got me in the chest, and that drew blood. But he seemed so upset by it. And the next one, I remember he got my arm, but I don't remember the context behind of what happened. No, I don't. No. But those are the only two times he's ever drawn blood. He's a very sweet boy who just wants all of his mom's attention. So, God forbid if I'm doing anything else. Alright. So Nemona's gonna run away. So hopefully I can finally browse through Mesagoza or Mesagoza. I don't know which way it is that you pronounce it. I've always said Mesagoza, but I think it's spelled with a Z. I think. Yeah, look at the swamp blue. Hi, can I not talk to you? No? Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. I wanted to get a blue. Alright, so what is over here? Oh, it's the cafe. Ooh. I usually do like doing the egg power, but that's only for when I'm trying to do breeding. Which I may get into in a little bit. Cat's readjusting again. And I kind of went all over the place there a little bit. Do you? No, you don't have a sign that I can actually read? Fantastic. And these are all mostly sandwich places. And I thought down here was the deli bread presence that Nimona was talking about. Yes, I believe it's right there. Here we go. Let's look at Rotom phone cases. We did the Sprigatito, the Big Cocoa, the Quaxley, yellow, green, purple. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Sprigatito one. Okay. So let's look at some battle items. I don't think there's anything there I really want just yet. Let's look at the general goods. I don't remember which ones evolve from friendship, so I guess I'll leave that for now. And I suppose we can get some more Pokeballs. Get another 11. Let's make it an even 30. There we go. Perfect. Now, I kind of wanted to see if I can remember where they are. I also don't think I've ever been down this way. Where am I? Oh, okay, I know where I'm to here now. So I want to try to find a Pokemon Center, just so that way I can sell some of the like the X accuracies and those things. Only because honestly, I never use them. I kind of just go in as I am. Now, I think I might be over this way. So now let's see. I'm pretty well trying to do like everything I can without actually going up to the school gates just yet. Just because I want to explore around a little bit more. I found one. Whoop. What's this place? Oh, it doesn't matter. Apparently I can't go in there anyway. Well, so much for trying to be nosy. So let's come down here. I can sell off some of the items I got that I don't need. I'd like to sell. Alright, let me see. Those are fine. Oh, those are fine. Keep those. Definitely keeping those. Yeah, I think that might be it. Actually, how is my party is fully healed. Okay. Now I don't remember if I actually went to a Pokemon Center or if Nimona healed them for me, but it was one of his. All right. So I think what I may end up doing is I might try to customize our character a little bit more. See if I can get some better clothes. I will. I know I'm still gonna have to wear the same school uniform for now, but let's see if we can get some stuff. So what's in here? Hats and caps. I don't think I'm really gonna be wearing a hat. There are the sporty ones. The Gatsby. Oh, those. Okay, they're actually kind of cute. Hold on. It's almost like a little pinstripe. Oop. Okay, so the black leather and the black don't look much different. Gray beanies. Not too fun on the beanies. Oh shoot, I meant to hit yes. There we go. I'm all done with this. Let's look at getting some new glasses. Oh, okay. So I'm probably gonna go with either a. Actually, I'm thinking I might do black glasses. Now, how? I don't know if I want to do like a half rim, a full rim. Oh, Multus? Maybe for now I'll stick with the glasses I have, because I know I can do shopping in other cities. Ooh, socks. No, I don't want any high socks. See if I can find like little ankle socks. Not really too keen on those. No, not really feeling any of these socks. Maybe the no, not really feeling the floral ones either. No, and they're more sporty. All right. Yeah, so that'll be all for me for today. For this. Um, so let's look at footwear. Oh god, they look so bad. Alright, so I'm not gonna want any what's ooh, I kinda do like the look of the turquoise though. What's the couple? Oh my god, it has Tandemaus on it. Oh my god, okay, so they're really cute. The drowsy. Ooh, those are cool looking. Okay, so I kind of don't mind to look at the low top ones. They almost kind of remind me almost of Converse. I like the pink ones. Oh, the pink ones are cute. I don't think I'm gonna go with any of the pastel ones. No. But I do kind of like these low top ones. Maybe I'll come back when I got some more money and I'll do some customization then. I think that might be the play a little bit. Now, to be fair, I do want to see what else they do sell. Ooh, hair salon. Here we go. Let's do a hairstyle. Typical side braid. No, that's what we started out with. Side fade, a short bob. Okay, I kind of don't mind the short bob. Mm, no. No. Ooh, I don't mind the long bob. Ponytail's the one I got. Ooh, okay, I like the romantic one. The romantic tuck. Oh, the pigtails are so cute. That one. Okay, now. Alright, so I'm down between the romantic tuck and the pigtails. But I know I do want to go with a different color hair. Just so that way everything is not not purple. I might honestly just go with the black. Now, do I want to go pigtails or the romantic tuck? You know what? I'm gonna go romantic tuck. Why not? Pay with cash, I suppose. Alright. Well, that's a little bit better. Got her customized a little bit more now. Ooh, new book bags. Shifting at me again. I'm not really a big fan of the canvas bags and how they look. But I'm thinking, oh, yeah, I think that place is done for now. Alright, heck with this. Let's start going up. Can I talk to you? Nope. Okay. Start heading up here. Here we go. I love her book bag. I want her book bag so bad. Just sweet little Evie. And of course, we're immediately gonna jump in and help. Alright, so let's think. I could go into Wooper. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's go into my little pooper. Just because for this one here is also poison type. Alright. That one is out for the count. Oh, those Team Star punks. Ooh, my Terra Orb. Woohoo! Alright. So now. Guy seems like a little bit of a wimp. Alright, so there's a Yongoose. Okay, so I don't have anything that's super effective against this, but that's fine. So we'll just go ahead and terrestrialize our Sprigatito. Ah, one hit KO. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to just see. It's Penny. Alright. So now we can actually go to school. Oh, sorry guys. Cat hit me. He's being extra affectionate and cuddly today. So yeah, he had a blast. Obviously. Hmm, sweet little boy. And your mom's big sock. Here comes all the glitchiness. All those poor kids. They're lagging out. Oh, nice. Favorite thing about Pokemon? Everything. I want to be a strong trainer. Ooh, oh, nice. All right, so let's go to the cafeteria. Let's go talk to Irvin. What are you guys selling? Yeah, let's come here and talk to Irvin. I'm thinking after I finish all the stuff here with the school and I'm actually able to kind of go out on my own, I might take a little bit of a break, go grab some lunch, and uh, and then come on back and continue the stream. Only because I've been awake now for the 2.5 hours, and my stomach is starting to growl. So I figured I may as well get some lunch. There we go. All right, so these are the Titans. So for anybody who hasn't played before, once you go to each of the Titans, you kind of unlock. I don't really want to spoil it too much, but you unlock a new power for your Rhydon. So these are definitely going to be very important for us to do. Bag of Stardust. Perfect. I will. I'll definitely do it. I want to get my Rhydon as powered up as fast as I can. Look at the little. Oh my god, I can't remember its name. Zorua. That's its name. The little Zorua. Just sat there at the table. Sorry. Alright. Actually, second thought, I may leave it there. My stomach's starting to go crazy hungry. So, sugar. So I'm gonna save right here, and I'm gonna go grab some lunch. And I promise I will be right back. But I want to say thank you to everybody who has stopped by. And thank you all for the follows. And I will be back. Give me, say, about 2 hours, and I'll be back. Alrighty. Have a great day. See you guys soon. Bye.